You are born a milk bear cub in the beautiful landscape of the North American wilderness. In your first couple days as a pup, you are sleepy and don't have a care in the world, with your eyes shut and ears pretty much deaf. Days pass and you have opened your eyes for the first time and awakened to the warmth of your mother, who will be responsible for teaching you the ways. But for now, you will drink your mother's milk, which provides essential nutrients and gives you more fat to help keep you warm. You stumble a bit as you develop your senses and trip. It is winter in the Alaskan wilderness, so you don't want to venture out. Months pass, and by spring you are ready to venture into the world and begin your ascent to the top. By this point, your fur has thickened and you have a decent amount of fat on your face and body. You only weigh about 6 to 12 pounds, so you still need mom, who luckily for you will take care of you until you feel the time is right. You will follow mom wherever she goes for the next couple of years. All you need to do is watch and develop those weak muscles that one day will be your primary weapons. About 2 or 3 years old begins your transition into adolescence. You are so much bigger than you used to be, and you've even got some guns! However, you still have a long way to go. Mom still wants to tell you what to do, but you repeatedly try to prove you're an independent young male cub. So as mom has taught you, you begin to explore your surroundings and forage. As a young bear cub, you're an omnivore, meaning you will snack on anything you find in the woods. Berries, nuts and seeds, insects, honey, and fish. And as you learn more about the food mom eats and how and where to get it, you feel like you've got the hang of this whole life thing for the first time. Oh, wait. There's another bear, and he does not look very friendly. Mom tells you to stay behind her because this is a male bear who thinks you look rather delicious. This male bear is about the same size as your mom, and it'll be a pretty good fight. Mom becomes a fierce warrior, and they have at it. Phew! Mom has repelled the other bear and thankfully is not too hurt. She explains to you the importance of honing your survival instincts because one day you too will need to protect yourself in the wild. You agree. You live the next winter with mom and decide you want to explore without her more. While mom rests, you choose to sneak out of your den during midday to explore and forage. And you begin to feel a sense of pride because you are growing and becoming like the ones who have come before you. While still in mom's territory, you begin to explore longer and longer without her, making your own mini territory without safety too far away. And months pass and you're a handsome, young, 4-year-old cub. You and mom chat briefly and you explain you're ready to move out. She understands and gives you one last hug and tells you to visit her often. You leave mom's territory and travel for several days. You need to tussle against some wolves and cougars who think you're easy prey, but you prove them wrong. You find a spot to set up shop about 200 miles from your birthplace. It is the evening and the sun is setting. You find a good place to rest and... wait a minute. You hear a rustle in the nearby bush, clenching your fists and displaying your fangs at whatever it could be. But it is only your cousin. You both decide to form a pact to avoid attacking each other. You will have this side of the mountains, and he will have the other side. After signing the peace treaty and sniffing the air, you find some honey in the nearby tree on your side of the territory. The bees are not very happy that you're eating the honey, so they sting you. Winter is coming, so you begin to prepare for what many believe is hibernation. But the grizzly way to sleep in the wintertime is by something called torpor, which is a fancy way of saying sleeping a couple of weeks, but if you smell a snack, go and grab that. Since you are a bear, you have the luxury of taking refuge in many areas, such as logs, caves, and other natural hideouts. But to make a proper den, we need leaves and other comfy resources we can find in the wild. Now that the mature bear you are, you begin trying to find a mate to continue your family tree. You see a female bear nearby, but 3 angry wolves stand before you, and you're not sure whether or not to engage these predators. But your cousin appears and says he will help you. You fight off the wolves using the same fighting moves Mom taught you. After defeating the wolves, you and Cuz are about to find some mates. After mating season, you spend the rest of your years fighting other animals, raiding picnics, and traversing the vast landscape. You find yourself not having the same pep in your step and getting a bit sicker than you used to. That's okay. You're an experienced, older bear. One crisp morning, though, you encounter a younger, more muscular bear who wants this territory for himself. After some deep bites and scratches, you're defeated for the first time. You scurry away and retreat to a smaller, older den you built in your early 20s. You have accepted this as the way you go. Injured, you lay still. Those tired eyes that once scouted the hills and trees open and close one final time.